Yo. Just trying something, Tone. Just trying something. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll change this scene. Just trying something. I don't have a... Yeah, I don't have a like an intro, do I? So at the moment, it's just myself blurred out. Ah, right, here we go. Right, so this is something that's going to take a little bit of playing around. Is the... some reason it's coming up white on a white background. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, we love that. Let's sort this out. How's your Sunday been though, mate? You all good? Text colour, there we go. Black. Type something in the chat, Tone. There we go. Oh, it just all about safety rating tonight, mate. Need to change that as well, where it disappears. Hide message. Never. Always show messages. That's what we want. Close to 3K. Oh, decent, buddy. Decent. Yeah, I'm more worried about safety rating at the moment. We are a 1.0 safety rating. No. I've jumped into the radical to start off with. Just ran Okayama. I did a bit of practice the other night. Gonna start from the back of the grids, and yeah, we should be okay. It's quite cool as well in VR. Yeah, but Okayama's not really one, unless you spin it, it's not really one where you get off tracks. So even though it's a C license, the thing is I would normally do IMSA, but IMSA's around the Red Bull Ring. I mean, you're just asking for death, aren't you?
The track temperature
and then we got
it's now 31
VRS
Celsius.
Sprint is at Mosport, so not too good. Mosport's good if you can keep out of the traffic, but I'm not even going to risk it, mate. Not even going to risk doing Mosport. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a car really that I have always overlooked. I've done a couple of races in it in the past, but yeah, it seems decent. It is a good track, but when you're 1.0 safety rating, nah. See now, so I've got at the moment, just FYI. So Tony, you've got a sub badge of mine through YouTube. Thank you. And I've got the standard Twitch or standard chat from Streamlabs on. It doesn't yet pick up member badges, which is annoying. So clearly Streamlabs is lacking a bit in regards to the YouTube integration. I'm sure that's something to do with YouTube. Seems like it. Just annoying because when I want to be in, obviously in YouTube chat, you see it, but when I'm sitting here in this scene at the moment, you just haven't got, you've got some generic badge next to you, which is not what I want. I'm going to, Tone, yeah, I'm going to. Especially after the debacle that is everyone discovering that Streamlabs just plagiarizes everyone. I don't... trying to keep my morals. Trying to have some morals, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So I will make the step. I've just spent ages actually trying to sort out this new layout. So I want to move over to Stream Elements. Actually, another thing, maybe you might be able to help me out. One thing that really bugs me about Streamlabs, and anyone else who's in chat and listening. So you have your different scenes, yeah? And then within those scenes, you have different, so you may have your chat box, you may have, as I do, the webcam across all, which most people do, the events lists, etc., especially like the viewer count. Now, if you make a change within any one of those scenes, that change carries across every scene. It doesn't change from the individual scene. So I may want the viewer count, as an example, as a different color within the stream start, the main page or whatever scene it is, and yet in this one I want it like black. I can't do that. I can't have it different between each scene, which I really don't like. Really don't like.
The leader's just done a
Call it a different name.
123.3.
I've done that. I don't think it changes it. I'm pretty sure I've tried doing that. It should be just, it should be that there should literally be a button or an option that you click that you tick or untick that says, do you want this change to be carried across all of them? That's on Streamlabs. I'm hoping that's different on Stream Elements or wherever it may be. Because that's a real bugbear of mine when you're editing stuff. Right, how long we got? So we got 5 odd minutes. So 5 minutes. We've got 3 minutes until we jump in. So let's put the headset on. For what I do want. Dodgy hair, guys. Dodgy hair. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the new layout. I try and keep things clean as I can. That's kind of my preference. That's in OBS. Okay. It feels like it should be just so much simpler than that.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. All clear. Push now. You've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Oh, do you know why I ain't got set up? I haven't got IRFFB set up after everything I've been trying to get done. Right. Right. Yeah, I will when I get a bit more time later on in the week. I'll have a look. Turn. Definitely have a look at stream elements. Unfortunately, mate, yeah, sad news. I remember them saying he'd been in ill health for quite a while earlier on in the year.
The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Here we go.
The track temp is 31 Celsius. Heads up, get ready. Go!
Hey, Osito, how's it going, buddy? We're here for the safety rating, that's what I need to remember.
There's an incident in Williams. Yellow flag, caution, clear left. There's an incident in Moss S. On your left, clear left, car left, clear left.
Fucking idiot. Mate, the guy's literally pulled out on track and moved over and made that guy...
Good start.
I can't avoid accidents, can I?
On your right.
What's to do there?
He's still there. He's still there. Incident in the hairpin. Still there. There's an incident in Revolver. Still there. Clear right. Yellow flag. Watch out.
I don't know how many more times I needed to dab the brake, lift off the throttle.
Car left. Clear left. Car
Oh
right.
my god, am I
Right side's clear.
ready him for say 3 wide there? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I still had intentions to race, like... Ferrari fix just kills you, buddy.
P19. The car behind's pitting now.
An F1 race? Oh no, I can't do F1. I'll probably be jumping into F3 after this, I won't lie. Because F3 works out well. I've never used the F1 car on this on iRacing before.
The leader has just done a 124.0.
What the fuck?
Oh, I
is
won't
that?
turn there.
Warned about track limits. There's an incident in Williams. P19, yellow flag.
Don't know how much. I think we've got quite a bit of damage on the front end. Yeah, it looks like the front right's bent in. Fun car though, this.
Incident in Red Man Corner. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Good in VR as well.
The leader has just done a 123.2.
Oh, I keep forgetting this is right-hand drive. Getting those left wheels on the grass.
That last lap was a 124.9. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
At least we've got a race with a couple of boys though. Just the damaged boys at the back.
Stay close.
Thanks, Acito. Well, being good is just one aspect. I'm not the best. But with streaming, obviously, it's hard work to build up a following. It doesn't just happen overnight. And some people might not like VR as well, which I totally understand. But I enjoy streaming. And I also like making the YouTube content as well. And the rugged good looks tone. Although that's just, I say rugged because I can't be arsed to shave at the moment. I will have to start fitting this into my roster, I think.
Incident in Red Man Corner.
Just to do every now and then, mix things up. And it's a fixed series as well, so it's definitely a car I can get better at without worrying about setups and... So much understeer through there.
The gap in front is now 0.9. Sector 2 is 0.7.
Thing is, Tito, I know you asked about F1. I will be doing F1 when they add the Mercedes car that they announced. Obviously, when that will be, I don't know. I assume probably next year. Once the current F1 season's over and done with. Then I'll definitely be jumping in. Yeah. I think the hot tub meta on Twitch pretty much showed what you can accomplish if you've got certain attributes, shall we say. Trying to be diplomatic there.
There's an incident in Red Man Corner.
Oh, no. We saved it, although the tyres are going to be fucking hot now. We didn't get a 2x, we saved the safety rating. Yeah, maybe that's true, Tone. Nimble, good to see you, buddy. So this is iRacing, and we are currently in the Radical, 2-seater open wheeler. I don't actually know the specs behind it, but I believe it's a British-made car, hence why it's on the right-hand side. But in VR, it's another great little car to drive. Fixed series as well, so you don't have to worry about setup. We're a little bit off the pace because we call a big punt at the start.
Leader has just done a 123.1.
Harder to drive than F3? Yeah, definitely, because it's not got as much downforce. It's the gears that catch me out. So some corners you can't drop it into first when you really want to drop it into first. So you're kind of just waiting and waiting and waiting to get round the corner before you get your foot on the throttle. That's what it feels like. Like here, really, I feel like I should be in second, but you just get too much torque. Yes, it's a good car. See you, Toke. See you, buddy. I must admit, it's a car that I haven't driven nowhere near enough. It gets overlooked by myself for the F3. But it's easy enough to drive and learn. Hey Jared, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm in the Radical.
That was a 124.7. Incident in first corner. Lap time's pretty consistent.
Well, we've only got 5x. 4 of that was from a shunt at the start, wasn't it? That we got caught up in. So, no worries, buddy. Speak to you in a week. Hope all's okay. Oh, and pay attention.
I think P6 has binned it in. Piper just cut the track. The guy behind's really new.
Yeah, catch up same time.
0.9. He's faster than you, entering first corner.
Oh yeah, he's going to be faster than me because I went on the grass. It is a good joy to drive. I mean, any open wheel car is, to be fair. The thing is, you do have to have the virtual mirror on, because the side mirrors are just nowhere near big enough.
18th. That's half distance.
Wide there.
Fuel levels are fine.
So the thing is, I've done a low 23 in practice.
Ignore that fucker.
So I know I have got pace.
Nail those exits.
Got a bit of damage, haven't we? Yeah, it's quite tricky, Frederick, around here. as I was saying, there's a couple of corners where it's very tempting to get your foot down.
The leader has just done a 122.9.
And it's early, and you can just spin the car. And the setup, the fixed setup, suffers by quite a bit of understeer, I think. So it might just be the setup this week is just not as good, or not as many people can get the pace out of it. What was that? That felt like an okay lap. Yeah, 24. I reckon we've got... maybe about a second's worth of damage.
There's an incident in the hairpin.
Seems like the field is quite tightly packed though. I didn't know you could change the driver side. That must be a new option that iRacing have added, because I'm sure these are right-handed in real life because they're a British-made car. See that there? Fuck's sake! Always lose it into that corner. Such a difficult corner. I don't know whether to take it in first or second. It's right in between.
There's an incident in Atwood Curve.
We've definitely suffering understeer, a bit more than we should be.
Incident in the hairpin.
You know that guy's got damage because he wasn't even catching up with me in the straight in my draft.
There's an incident in Hobbs. Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, it's definitely understeering. Definitely.
B17, your lap time was 124.7. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
I took a big whack at the start as well. My front right's quite damaged
By this little
on the
shit.
front
Make
end.
it work for it.
I'll have a look afterwards. But oh, really? Did we get up to... I'd be conscious if we got up to 6th gear then. Did we get up to 6th gear in that straight? This guy is definitely quicker than me, but he just hasn't got the pace, like straight line speed. That last corner's horrible. You really want to get your foot down early. It just run out of track so quickly.
That lap time was 1:24.8. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Keep those left wheels off the dirt, Scott. He's so much better than me through that corner. No matter what car I'm in, I hate that corner.
Car left.
Mate, we
Clear
saved that.
left. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Bees, we've got the pace on this guy, so as long as we stay tight to him, we'll be able to get him on the back straight.
P18. There's an incident in Atwood Curve.
Oh.
Incident in last corner. Yellow flag. Watch out.
3B.
th place. That's your quickest lap in this session. The car behind is pitting.
That was a good lap, you see, and I did a 24.5. So far off pace than what we can do. This guy would definitely be at the top end of the pack if he didn't have straight line speed damage. For these couple of corners, the car does not feel good at all. Oh, we went wide.
Two laps remaining. You've just done a 1:24.6. That's your fastest lap today. Left side. Clear left.
This is where we need to stay close. Through this corner so we can get the run down the back. Yeah, we overshot our marker. No!
Keep pushing it, there'll be a chance here.
Oh, he's run wide.
There's an incident in last corner. Car right. Clear right. Left side. Still there. Clear left. One more lap to go. That lap time was 125.3. Sweet pass, mate.
Woo. So the field isn't that far spread out in front. Oh, you bastard. So easy to spin it in the slow corners. Well, P16, at least we had a bit of a race. That incident at the start did not help us one bit.
P16, well done, mate. Good finish.
I reckon we had actually some pace to make our way through the field there, but mainly due to the first lap incident. We'll save and we'll hop back in and have a look what happens. But the moment of truth, guys. Did we gain or save any safety rating? Yes, we did. 0.15. Oh. Thank God. There was only one split. What was 22.6 was the fastest time? Yeah, that's quick. So we had 22.5. Let's quickly load up. So what we got now? Oh, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time for the next race, which is Formula 3 we're going to do. I could fit an F3 fixed in, but I'm not going to risk it. Right. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. So let's hop into the replay, and then we'll do a bit of F3 practice after we've seen what happens. I'll change things back over, guys, once obviously the sim's loaded in. We'll do 360. Ooh, R32 or Automobilista 2? Do you mean just kind of they both have their positives and negatives. So Automobilista 2 for me still has probably the best VR support out of everyone, even iRacing, as good as iRacing is. Mainly because Automobilista 2 has a better graphics engine than iRacing. They bought the rights to, or they bought the engine, or Project Cars 2 engine. R-Factor 2 is good in VR. I'd say it's definitely below AMS2 and iRacing. It has a lot of content that is like iRacing extra, so you have to pay for it. So obviously you've got costs. There's a negative due to the extra costs there, whereas AMS2 is just a one-off price, and then they obviously you have DLC packs as well, but they're not as extensive. Well, it's not as extensive as the RF2, where you have to buy an extra car, and there's an extra purchase for an extra track. AMS2 kind of bunches them all together, which is good. The difference between what they both have in common is that their online scene is not that great. iRacing is where it's at if you want online racing. AMS2 is a better option for just casual fun and the experience. It's brilliant in rain as well. Performs really well when you've got rain and thunderstorms, which can't be said for ACC. ACC, even with the new DLSS update, which has been incorporated, I'm going to create a video on it, is still not great. It's much better, and it's actually usable now, but it's nowhere near ready for competitive use, for online racing use. It's which is a shame, because it's one of the best sims out there, I think, and I really want it to be good in VR so that I can mix up my content a bit, but it's not there for VR yet, even with the DLSS changes. It's better, but not great. And rFactor 2 is very similar to ACC. It is good, but it's not quite there for a competitive scene. If you want to race, when I mean competitively, if you want to race online, it's not ready. It's not there. And the main issue I've had with ACC and RF2 is their draw distances. You just can't see in the distance as much. Even when you have certain graphics turned up and you sacrifice FPS, you just can't see kind of in the distance, and you can't see braking markers until you're literally on top of them, which is a real shame. Whereas iRacing AMS2, like, you can see into the distance, you can see the shadows that you're coming up to, you can see the boards or the cars up ahead, and that's what we're doing as drivers. We're always scanning what's ahead of us and around us, and ACC and RF2, it's difficult to do that. ACC more than RF2. Sorry if that was a bit of a it wasn't really a rant, but it was a kind of a long description. Hey Jace, thanks for the sub, buddy. Yeah, so I would say for VR support, number one is AMS2. It's a real shame that it doesn't have an online. Its online scene is just kind of lacking. Very similar to Project Cars 2. Actually, I would say Project Cars 2 had a better online scene than AMS2. But AMS2, just for the experience in VR, like, that's what we want iRacing to be. I think it's worth the purchase, and it's a great buy. It's just great fun. They've got so many different cars on there as well. It's definitely worth it. iRacing then comes second. Of course, we all know iRacing. It's got the best online scene. That's why we come back to it over and over again. It's got great VR support. The one thing that for me lets iRacing down is just purely graphics. It's just nowhere near as refined, or kind of, yeah, it's just nowhere near as refined as AMS2. And then RF2 comes third, and then ACC comes dead last. But it is playable now. ACC is playable. It takes a lot of getting used to that you can't see that far in the distance at all. Force feedback. Do you know what? I don't really have any comments because I haven't used it enough. So I know people say it's a bit kind of arcadey. I'd have to jump in there again. I am overdue a video on it, actually. I am overdue jumping into that sim. But yeah, I haven't used it enough, and it was quite a while ago that I used AMS2. So yeah, exactly. I mean, do you know what? I'm a bit of a snob, so I can't bring myself to go back and play a sim on a single monitor. I just can't do it. But ACC by far has, if you've got triples or an ultra wide, 100%. Like, or if I did, I'd be playing that quite a lot because it is just really good. It's great graphically and it has the best sound out of any sim bar none. Like, you really do feel like you're in a GT3 car that has been hollowed out. There's only just a roll cage in there. You could just hear the whiz of the engine. It is proper. It is proper. It's just a real shame that VR isn't optimized more. But the new update is an improvement. That is just not as much of an improvement as I would like. AMS2 is just great to jump in every now and then. Like, if you're just a bit bored of iRacing, or if iRacing is offline, you can jump into Automobilista and race a few different cars. Like, there's a good few fun combinations you can have around there. I did a go-kart or a supercar around Bathurst, or Bathurst, however you want to pronounce it. And then I did do a go-kart around Monaco as well. That was fun. Formula One car around the Nordschleife, like current Formula One car. So that was good fun. No worries, Jace. Right, so let's have a look what happened at the start. So we gained safety rating, but could we have gained more? Probably, if this didn't happen at the start. So I'm going to turn the volume down because these cars in replay are really loud. So let's have a look. Lap 1.
The air temp is 26 Celsius.
There's a lot happening. You zoom in. Doesn't seem to be that loud in this camera angle. This black car up in front. Watch the black car, look. He slams his brakes on, the blue car. He just moves over this black car. What's he doing? What is Igor doing? Not his fault really, he's just trying to avoid stuff as well, but then it looks like he's got, hang on. Look, his steering's all whack. It's all over the place. Oh, go back. He clearly just gave up then and didn't do it. Did he do any more laps? No. Fair enough.
The track temp is 31 Celsius.
C-class radicals, yeah. Yeah, do you know what? Apart from like this at the start, where there's a few crashes or a few spins. Oh my god, what happened to those two? Yeah, apart from that at the start, like it's a track really that you don't really get off tracks unless you run extremely wide at the last corner, or a couple of the tight corners. There's not really anywhere that you can pick up silly 1Xs, unlike the Red Bull Ring, which we're going to do afterwards and probably lose all that safety rating. Let's have a look what happens further on, because there was a big crash here. Is it this guy? Yeah, oh, we just lost it. Oh no! They do sound really good though, these cars. Right, but let's have a look at how much damage we got. So we want rear chase. I don't really know. Don't judge me on the livery, guys. I don't really know what this was about. It's just got... It's the rear wing that is all that I cared about. Oh, yeah, you can see how bent it is there. Was it bent here as well? It's definitely bent around here. Is that bent? Oh yeah, the whole front end was bent in. No wonder we lost a lot of time, and no wonder we had a lot of understeer. But the reason I like... Oh, hang on. I'm here for the SR. That's why I picked this livery. And then the underside. Lol. Fun. We'll hop out of that and then we'll do some F3. We're going to try and be sensible. And we're going to try and keep the off tracks to a minimum once again. We're going to start from the back of the grids and be an absolute wimp. And hopefully we pick up some nice safety rating. I mean, I don't mind being a B. As much as I'd like to race sometimes the European Sprint Series, there's not really many tracks that I do want to race it round. It's only really when it comes around to Silverstone and Monza. But I'm happy with a B license. I'm able to race VRS Sprint. I'm able to race everything else basically. So, hello, Mr. Geraghty. How are we doing this evening? You all good? How is Matt? Two rumpets. Actually, don't know how Matt is. I don't really speak to him that often. I don't really speak to him other than when I'm doing a podcast. So, no, it's when you reach. So you only rank up to 3.0. You only rank up automatically over 3.0 when it's at the end of the season. So you get a promotion. You have to get to 4.0 to get an early promotion. So, oh no, Fraser, what happens? What happens? Sensible driving there, Boomer. Oh dear. Oh dear, Fraser. Oh, hello, Acetal. Welcome back. Yeah, I've had a couple this week, haven't I? More than a couple. I've had 3 out of 6 races. So, yeah, 50% of my races this week, someone has crashed into me. Twice at the last corner, chucked it down the inside. When, like, you know you're wide and then you turn in. And then, obviously, at the corner that everyone I can't remember what the name of the corner is. This one, Rauch. Oh no, you can't see it because I ain't got my screen up. Rauch. So the one where ST4, the one where Hamilton pushed Albon off, where Norris pushed Perez off, that one. So I am using a Fanatec V2.5 wheelbase. Great wheelbase. Love it. I upgraded from... I'm zooming in, guys. Sorting this out. I went from a Thrustmaster TMX wheel to this, and I've got a V2 Mclaren rim that you can probably see from the orange shifters there. Rolling 16 plus times. Oh, you need to put that in the Discord, Fraser. Please tell me you saved the replay. Pedals V3s. ClubSport V3s.
The track
So I went down the Fanatec route because they were kind of the only options at the time that were mid-range. We had a discussion the other night, actually, didn't we? For anyone who was around. We jumped into some kind of the Black Friday deals and looked at some of the sim gear, and we've made a couple of discoveries of some mid-range wheelbases, but other than really Fanatec, I think it was a Brutesy do one now, don't they? A mid-range wheelbase. No one really does a mid-range wheelbase. Thrustmaster have just crept into the market, but it was either cheap bases or, I say cheap bases, like beginner bases, entry level, and then high-end direct drive wheels. So that's why I went with the V2.5. So I do indeed have the brake performance package. Yeah, very quickly, I realised I want more stiffness in the pedal. And yeah, I got them. Highly recommended. And for anyone who doesn't have them as well, yeah. I mean, I always say Max Benecke, who's Mr. 11 iRacing, Mr. 11K, he used V3s until last year, until he just upgraded to the Hiscox. So, but the rig is wobbly racing. Rubbers, Fraser. Bit of a personal question. Double XL. Of course.
The leader's just done a 127.1.
My custom small. Oh, I still haven't got thingy applied. IRFFB. I'll have to make sure that's in place shortly. Yeah, good luck, Dean. All the best, buddy.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
My rig is kind of not a botched one. I've got the classic wheel stand from GT EVGA, and then I've got the rear
behind. Keep your wits about you.
The rear seat support, whatever it is. I've got that where I've plonked my chair onto. I have been eyeing up a SimLab GT1 Evo rig for a while. You can never get IRFFB to work. It is temperamental. I do have to sometimes do a lot of, like, open it up, close it down, like Control Alt Delete before it actually works and takes effect. It's definitely worth the upgrade though. Say the upgrade? Definitely worth downloading and using. Is it? Oh yeah, how is the how are you getting on, Fraser? With the upgrades, how are you getting on with the CSL? Notice a difference? I mean, of course you'll notice a difference in fittle, but have you noticed a difference in your speed and consistency yet?
The leader has just done a 126.3.
Oh, or false. Yeah, I think RJ, with IRFFB, obviously you get a lot of feeling anyway from from a direct drive. It's all about the smoothness of IRFFB, as I said in the, I don't know if you listened to the iRacing podcast that I did with Mr. Apex. It's more about they re-output the data into 360 Hz, so you're receiving more data through your wheel than what iRacing actually provides. It's 60 Hz, I believe it is, and it just smoothens up the whole wheel. And, I mean, if you use it, obviously you know that anyway, but I think that's still beneficial to direct drive wheels. Ah, brilliant, Fraser. Yeah, the speed will come with it, because as you'll become more consistent, you'll realise, oh, actually, I can get the throttle down a little bit earlier through here, and
The leader's just done
so you're just able to control the car. Like you know where the limit is. Like, it's so much easier to determine that than it is with a standard wheelbase. Yeah, no worries, but I mean, look, it's not essential, IRFFB. I just think it improves the experience. As I said, it's not an assist. I mean, there are assist factors on it in regards to the seat of the pants effect and understeer effect, but it's more of just the smoothness of the force feedback. That's why ACC and RF2 widely, I think, well, I know RF2 is, but I think ACC as well is kind of widely regarded to have better force feedback, combined with their tyre models as well.
V24, you're now 1.7
they're just
off the pace. That was 127.
They're just widely considered to be better than iRacing because their output is 360 Hz compared to 60. I do, yes. I've always used VJoy. I don't think it's required with non-direct drive wheelbases. I think with direct drive it is required. There's some more detailed videos out there, RJ, on it than what I'm able to kind of explain. I think Dan Suzuki did one. I think he's on the SimQ as well. Obviously Dory did one. I think Dan Suzuki's probably the most relevant because I think he might have the same wheelbase as you. And he's a very knowledgeable guy. I think he's he's like an electronics engineer or designer for in real life for his proper profession. So that's his kind of field of expertise, all that shit. You use no VJoy. Oh, well, there you go. That might be why you're not getting the full shebang, shall we say, the full experience. Logitech's force feedback wasn't cutting it. Yeah, I wonder why.
You're currently 1.7 seconds off the pace. That lap was at 127.3.
I'm just putting pressure on Ansel here, sitting on his behind. This is only practice. Seeing how long it takes him to spin the car.
The leader has just done a 125 left side, clear left.
Probably thinking, are you going to pass me? Yeah, there we go.
Right side. Right side's clear.
Sorry, Hansel. Oh, right. Let's be honest, Fraser. What is the latency? Come on. What is the latency? It is so minimal that you don't even feel it. Especially when it comes to iRacing, like we're sim racing. It's a bit different when you're a professional Call of Duty player, latency matters.
P20.
But
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. That puts you 1.6 off the leader's pace.
possibly, Carl. Possibly. As I said, I've always used VJoy because that's the videos that I've watched, but then they all use direct drive wheels. So I think VJoy does. I've spoken to a couple of people about it. I think VJoy does only apply. It's only required for direct drive wheels. So I've got a V2.5 base. It's not direct drive. I don't need VJoy, but I've just always used it, and that's how I know to use it. So. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know why iRacing don't update their force feedback. I mean, surely. I mean, I'm sure they've got a number of things in the pipeline in regards to upgrades and stuff like that. But I don't know why it's kind of taken them so long to upgrade their force feedback. I know they've upgraded tyre models, and maybe that's something that they've had to do first because they work in conjunction with each other, don't they? It's no good having a good tyre model if you've got shit force feedback and
you're currently
like in regards to output, data output.
126.6.
See you, RJ.
The leader has just done a 124.
Yeah, exactly. Latency is milliseconds. You know what it is? It's just another excuse for Fraser to say, oh, I spun out. I'm not selling you out, buddy. I am a Ceto. Well, yes, I am a Ceto. I'm risking it. Low blow, Fraser. Low blow.
You're now 1.8 off the pace. Your lap time was at 126.
Actually, funny enough, not to get on the topic of COVID, but you know, you know, there's like 3 cases of this new variant that has conveniently been announced a few weeks before Christmas. One of them is right in the town that I live in. So, yeah, how about that, eh? Middle of Brentwood. Yeah, that's true, Carl. That's true. But the difference between that is that we're seeing it with our eyes, whereas when we're coming, this is output for the wheel. So it's a completely different feeling, isn't it? Completely different sense. Oh yeah, everyone has said it. I've spoken to him like in work, and
your last lap time was at 126.
we knew it was coming, Scotty, didn't we? We knew it was coming.
Car
it
right.
was just when.
Still there. Clear right.
Thanks, George. It's almost as if it's pre-planned. Yeah. Well, I mean, masks are apparently becoming yeah, just I don't want to go down the route, but the logic that this government currently has at the moment is just bizarre. Like, okay, so I'm not a fan of necessarily wearing masks, but each to their own.
Push now.
And obviously it's not been compulsory in any places apart from, I think, public transport, since we've kind of relaxed everything. Now masks are to be compulsory in shops and public transport, but not in pubs and restaurants, because COVID sees the door of a pub and goes, oh, sorry, can't go in there. Likewise with a restaurant. It's just a bit weird how they pick and choose. But then again, this is like, look, I don't want to get into the topic of conversation, bore you all with politics and stuff. I have no affiliation to any political party. But Jesus, Boris Johnson is coming across as a bit of a buffoon, isn't he? Did you see his interview the other day, or his conference? He started talking about Peppa Pig. Oh my God. I mean, it's just... It doesn't matter what world leader you are. If you start talking about Peppa Pig in a conference that is about business... If I was a business owner, I'd be sitting there going, what the fuck?
You'll need to give back the time gained. P17.
Oh, it's to do with the tracking. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, we can... I think most people gave them the benefit of the doubt at the start, because this is something that no government's had to experience before. But as they've gone on, there's been a lot of decisions that just defy common sense, and I think that's in just kind of general day-to-day life as well. A lot of people seem to lack common sense these days, and it's become a rare trait that I never thought I'd hear myself saying. Exactly, Scotty. Exactly. Kermit the Frog. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. To be fair, Anthony, you've drawn the short straw, haven't you? For the past few years. I get why people voted Trump, because they wanted a change from the usual establishment. Obviously, yeah, he made some questionable decisions and questionable quotes. But then you got Biden, who's... Look, let's be honest, he's too old. Did you see him the other day? And his speech, he got down to the end of his speech, and obviously someone's written it out for him to go, right, this is the end of the speech. And he read out end of quote at the end of his speech. It's like, oh my God, it's like face palm moment. A bit bizarre. The world and like, it's just our two countries. It's everywhere at the moment. I think you got Macron as well in France. He's going a little bit squiffy, like loony. They all are. It's just weird. I'm just using Oculus, Fraser. So I am just using the workaround that I figured out. Are you got an Oculus as well? So you have to load. Obviously, you was asking about the Twitch chat earlier. Yeah, you have to pop out the chat, maximize it into your second monitor or your main monitor, whatever you've got. Yeah. Have you not seen the video I've done, Fraser? Follow the video that I've done. I'll show you. I'll send you a link in the Discord, buddy. I don't know if you've watched that. If you watch it, it works exactly the same. Well, it still works the same way now. So, videos. This one. Yeah, let me send it to you, buddy. I'll look, I've just put it in the Discord. All right. If you watch that start to finish, I did it. It's a workaround for 2 monitors and 1 monitor. So. Yes, Alan. Agreed. Yeah, I think that's most of the problem, isn't it? People get offended. Oh, it's just such a rabbit hole. You could go down. You could just talk about it all day. That's the biggest thing, is that you might not be offended about something that is aimed at you, yet other people will be offended on your behalf. And it's like, whoa, hang on a second. Well, a bit strange. Lol, KFC. Okay. That doesn't surprise me, George, by the way. Before you bring back the kitchen setup. No. Yeah, let's go race, Scott. It's a hot topic. Right, I think we've got plenty of time. There's no need to jump in just yet. We've got plenty of time. About 8 minutes now. What else should we talk about? What else? JW prologue. What's that? So on YouTube, what are we talking about here? Oh, Jurassic World. Oh, no, I didn't, buddy. Hang on, let me chuck it in my... Let me go to my YouTube and I'll play it, and then it's in my history and I can watch it after I get off. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, Fraser. I will be on, yeah, for sure. So, plan to be. Right, hang on. Jurassic World product. It's funny because normally it would be trending Jurassic World. Right, we've played it and we'll watch it afterwards. Oh yeah, Alan, yeah. They still on their way, are they? How long have they been taking to turn up? I didn't, Scotty, no. There's a few good films coming out in the next couple of months, or next month. As I said before, we've got the new Matrix. We've got the new Spider-Man looks really good as well. Looking forward to that one. Seeing Toby and Andy Garfield. What else is there that's coming out? There's a... Oh, have you seen the Netflix one? The Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence and Meryl Streep and Seth Rogen and stuff, Jonah Hill. They're all doing like a comedy, which looks good, about the world ending. Oh yeah, you haven't been waiting, what, 6 days? Not even a week yet. Obviously we're impatient, aren't we? If we'll be allowed in cinemas, yeah. Well, if we're not allowed in cinemas, they're either pushing back or they'll release them online. If they're shipped from Germany, well, if it's anything like my wheelbase, it will be 2 weeks. I think my wheelbase took. So hopefully not. Yeah, probably next week at some point, Alan. I would like a new headset. Not gonna lie. But I'm gonna wait until the next lot come out. Because did they tease? I can't remember if they did or not. Did Facebook tease the next Oculus headset? It was gonna be the Quest Pro, wasn't it? I think we looked at that, or there was at least concept images that were released. So exactly, Alan. Yeah, we're impatient. That's why I like Amazon is really good, like Prime. Oh my God, Mr. Cockram has put it on pole. We're gonna jump into this in a second.
The leader's just done a 126.1.
Mr. James Cockram, if anyone knows him, has stuck it on pole. Oh no, he's just been out qualified. Short-lived. Short-lived. Right, well, there's 3 minutes until the race starts. I'm going to go grab a quick drink and I'll be back in a sec, guys.
The leader has just done a 125.8. The leader has just done a 125.7.
You see how it fits from straight on. Right. Right, we're back. How long we got? "30 seconds. Time to jump in. All right. Someone's saying this will be carnage.
Just done a
25 drivers.
125.5.
I'll be starting P23. I still didn't sort out IRFB, did I? In my big mouth talking. Oh no, apparently IRFB is now kicked in, so I see what I mean, it's very temperamental. Swig of taste, nice and easy, guys. We're here for the safety rating. Oh, sounds stupid just saying it, didn't I? Countdown's on. It's a long race, this one, so you can actually afford to drop that stay back.
20 laps. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Here we go.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
Lol.
Careful braking to turn 3.
Good start, mate. Nice one. Yellow flag.
Oh, whoa. Oh no, James.
Carlos, stop trying to go in, mate.
James was the one who went, be careful breaking into turn 3, and he's the one who's ended up wrecked. Oh dear. Just being patient. Oh no, he's going to try and... Oh dear, oh my god, what's happening here?
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Another one gone.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Come on, that's the stuff.
No, silly 1X there.
Track limits, watch those lines. The leader's just done a 126.0.
There's a big old train in front. Big old train.
V17.
Oh my god. That is true. Damn it, understeer there.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.9. The leader has just done a 125.6. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. 16th place.
Bit lucky we didn't spin there. I had a lot of steering input.
Don't let this guy distract you. On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Nice one, mate.
Around the outside, around the outside. Picking our way through.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.5. P15. That's your best lap in the session.
I saw him putting it up the other day. Has he gone for the 3 55-inch TVs? Triple monitor setup.
Car right. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Yeah, I see Gamer Muscle's got that. Boosted Media's got it as well, isn't he? I mean, if you can, why not? That is like the best possible thing you can do for triples, isn't it? Are they 55-inch TVs or gaming TVs, whatever they are? Mate, if he was signing up, why is he signing up for races? I'll just be doing AI races. Boosted is 65-inch. Oh my god.
14th. You've just done a 127.7.
Still looks sick though, doesn't it? I wouldn't mind either. No, of course they don't. It's all sponsorship. One day, Adam, one day. Well, for me anyway, hopefully, but oh well. Wouldn't go out anymore, nah.
Car right.
You know what? I went to a hotel the other day with the missus.
Slow in, fast out. Keep
And they had a
line covered.
75-inch TV in the room. I never realised how much I actually need a 75-inch TV in my life for.
Keep him in your sights, force the mistake.
I would just never leave.
The leader has just done a 125.2.
Thank you.
E11. Don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex.
Yes, as Dean has said, Paul, good to see you, mate. RTX 2080.
The gap in front is now.
I hope everyone just saw that, by the way. That was just brilliant. 3 cars out in one corner. We just slide through. And I've been very reserved this race. Very reserved.
The leader has just done a 125.0.
Unfortunately, Paul, possibly. I know that they... I think they recommend the minimum is a 1060. That's what I used to have when before I upgraded. VR did work, but if you're, it depends on what you're using it for. Like I'm streaming as well, so on just a one PC setup. A 1050 may struggle. You may be able to, but yeah, possibly on low. Oh dear, Dean.
That's me.
Was that a someone spinning their wheels off the start trying to do a manual clutch start? I hate those things. My wheelbase, Nihads, please. You're gonna make me cry. It moves so much because I've just got a wheel stand and a rear seat frame. So everything's connected, but there's not any more support. I have been eyeing up the SimLab GT1 Evo.
The gap ahead is now
Because it's got the same footprint as what I've currently got, so it won't take up any more space. So the missus won't be too happy. Missus will be happy about that. She'd be fuming if I took up any more space in this living room or dining room that we're in. I can't see her because I'm in a VR headset, but she's up that way and she's probably giving me the eye right now. Rolling start, put in the wall. Oh man. Yeah, it's definitely my next upgrade. I'd love a new headset, a VR headset, but I definitely need a solid rig because I'm not getting the full benefit of this wheelbase. While it's better than a Thrustmaster TMX wheel, I'm still losing. I'm not getting the whole experience. But it's alright, it's manageable.
Left side. Clear left. Good move, mate.
I think Julian's got damage. Let's chase down the guys in front. Yeah, to be honest, I'm going to wait till the next gen come out. so I'm going to hang around. The Rift S is good for what I've got. Oh, there she is.
Keep him behind you.
Yes, dear, it's on my Christmas list. Yeah, I've heard good things about the SimLab. Dean's just got one who's in chat at the moment. I think I was looking at it before and I didn't realise that was what Dan Suzuki was using up until he recently upgraded as well. What's that? Can't even max out on your Rift S. Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, I do. I don't have any issues. Not while I'm streaming though.
Looks good.
I could run everything at higher graphics, everything on full, and I'd still get 80. Is it 80 FPS? I think it is. I've never had any issues with that, but because I stream and record as well, I've obviously dropped some of the settings down.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's it is a video I am going to do. I did try Assetto Corsa or ACC the other day to see how obviously their new graphics update and DLSS being introduced would affect VR, because before it was just absolutely shocking. The only way to actually get it running half decent FPS, like 60 FPS, was with the graphics turned really down, and it just, it was so, like, it's no fit state to race, let alone in an offline race. DLSS has made a big improvement, as well as the FXR. FXR is more tailored to AMD cards. You can use it on NVIDIA as well, but DLSS made a big improvement, but it's still not great, as I said earlier. It still needs VR in particular needs a lot more optimization. It is definitely built that game for monitors in mind, which is a real shame, because it is a good sim. Oh really? To be honest, Scotty, have you looked at, it's on my to-do list to do before Christmas, because I know probably lots of people are going to get VR headsets for Christmas, and they're going to be looking, there's going to be lots of new people coming into iRacing, looking at VR settings and so forth, and my video is a little bit outdated now. So the settings are very similar to what I'm using, but there's a few tweaks. If you go into the forums, and there's an actual VR category, right at the top, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's put together a big PDF of, he's done a lot of testing, he knows exactly what is beneficial to VR, what isn't, what has performance impacts.
125.8, that's good consistency, keep it up.
It's a brilliant thing that he's done. He goes into the INI file as well, but it's all laid out kind of step by step. Go in there and have a look, and you'll realise that you don't need probably, I wouldn't say half the stuff, but you wouldn't need a lot of settings at full or even turned on, that actually take a lot out of your GPU. And to be honest, I'm going to kind of update my my video based on that PDF. Obviously I'll give him credit, and with obviously my own tweaks that I've made as well, because I stream, don't I? Stream and record, so I don't know if he's Australian. I think he did create a video, but it's just a PDF that he's made. It's like it's one of the pinned messages in the category in the forums, and it's brilliant. What he's done is just yeah, brilliant for the community.
124.4. The gap behind is now 2.8.
Any iRacing forums, Alan? What I'll do is after this, I'll dig it out and I'll see if I can find. Well, I will find it, and. Yeah, and we won't run through it here, but I'll at least pin it in the chat or something, or in Discord. To show you guys where to find it.
Just done a 125.7.
But Paul, if you're still there, buddy, mate, if you're thinking about making the jump up to VR, do it. It's brilliant. You won't regret it. I feel like I'm saying this every single time I go on stream, but yeah, it's so immersive, buddy. Just makes the experience so much more enjoyable. It's the next best thing to be in a real life race car. So where are we? P10. Just kind of nice Sunday evening drive, isn't it, really? Why is my mic not working?
Right side's clear.
Exactly, Dean. Exactly. I mean, that's my thinking at the moment. Is
125.9.
I love it as it is now in the Rift S, and I know, but there's just so much more to come from VR.
Keep it between the white lines.
And I'm just, it gets me. I just get all excited. I'm just a proper nerd. I mean, in fairness, as sim racing has benefited from like the worldwide lockdown, like the pandemic, VR massively has as well. Because I don't think if we'd had the pandemic, I don't think iRacing would probably be where it is today in the state it is, like a good state. Because more eyes are on it now because of F1 drivers and just esports and things like that. And then VR as well. Like VR became properly mainstream, I would say, over the last 2 years. It used to be still a little bit of a niche thing. Yeah, there was a couple of games that you could play, but people really started to buy into VR, and it's pushed the development on, I reckon. It'd be interesting to chat to someone within, like someone who actually makes VR headsets, like someone within Oculus. I might have to look at the figures, but someone themselves, and actually talk to them and say, right, what have you seen from VR over the last couple of years? It's really pushed like things like this on. And I think for wheelbases as well, I think for the sim racing hardware market, it was only used to really be Fanatec, wasn't it? But it was about, you had a few other competitors in the direct drive range, like SimCube and who else? I know VRS released one, but it was really through that period, the last couple of years, that more people have, I mean, maybe they were in development before that, but it seems to be more companies have come out of the woodwork, building pedals, building wheelbases, and Fanatec actually now have a lot more competition, which is great for us. I'm not quite sure if we would have had that if sim racing was still in the state it was pre-pandemic. Because there just probably wasn't as much demand. Obviously, demand always drives business. So
clear right. That lap time was 125.8.
No, not yet. I think in the future we will. Oh, do you know what? It's been quite nice. I haven't pushed it. I've been doing what, mid to higher 25s. I could go fast. I could get down to low 25s. But what's the point in that? I'm just going to end up getting off tracks, risking them. Oh, too much of a sharp return in there, Scott.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 4.5 seconds.
Did you see the other day? I didn't actually click on the article. Did you see the haptic gloves that I say Meta, basically Facebook's parent company now? What they said they're making or have made
125.5
for their metaverse. Mate, some crazy shit. We'll have a look afterwards. Like it looked like it had coils all around it and more laps. Oh no! Silly 1X, man.
Track limits.
I feel like, even though Red Bull Ring has the new incident model implemented, I think that's the right word. It's so easy just to pick up 1Xs around here. God forbid what it's like in IMSA.
2 to go.
For anyone who's in chat as well, guys, I will be putting a track guide together for next week. I know I've missed the last few for obvious reasons, but Hungaroring, I think it's Hungaroring, isn't it? It's the last week. Haven't been there before. New track for this season. It's going to be an interesting one, that. Yeah, last week already. iRacing have already started to tease stuff that's coming out for next season. I think we're getting Knockhill, aren't we? Knockhill racetrack. We're getting a new scan of Watkins Glen, which has been long overdue.
4.2 seconds.
To be honest, there's a lot of tracks that are long overdue a rescan. I don't know if we're getting any new like vehicle content though. I think that'll be the season after. I think that'll be next season when we'll get the Mercedes F1 and. I suppose the next thing for them to update really is the LMP1 cars. Change the LMP1 cars to hypercars. But then again, actually I'll take that back. That one probably won't be until the following year. Because isn't it their first season next year? Like the proper Hyper 1 cars. I think that's next season. Yeah. New F1 cars, yeah. Mercedes, their current year F1 car. So looking forward to that. Hopefully it's the first of many F1 cars to come over. Because it kind of sets a precedence, doesn't it, Lead? It's not just like, oh, it's Haas F1 team coming over, or with all due respect, like another slow Formula 1 team. This is one of the big boys, or the big boys, for the past decade, pretty much, in F1, isn't it? So, there we go, guys. P10. You know what? That's not bad. What do we start? P23?
Okay, it's over.
13
Good
places
drive.
made up. Just a nice, easy drive. Avoided any incidents. Couple of on-track overtakes. Happy days. Take that. Bit of IR, bit of safety rating. Save the race and come out and watch the replay. Oi, 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 oi. Cheers, Dean. I really need to sort out the webcam. It keeps I keep setting it up to zoom in, and then it does its own thing. "2005, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But hopefully, at least, hopefully it's the first of many. I think that's mainly what we're looking for. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do one more F3 race. It's a bit too late jumping a radical. I'm a bit sweaty after that. Hey, 0.21. I'll take that. Callum and Ted, 24 threes. 25 dead there. Yeah, we could go a lot quicker, but it's just taking it easy tonight. All about the SR. 3.1 strength of field as well, so not too bad. Right, I'll register for the next race because I don't want to make that mistake again of not registering. What we'll do... What we'll do, guys, what did I say I was going to look at? The meta things when I... Meta gloves. Yeah, here they are. Look at these things. Or was there a video to play? Oh, is it going to be an ad? .6 is bad, yeah. I lost a lot. It's all due to this Red Bull. Meta is building a glove that lets you touch things. Look how many wires it's got hanging off of it. Look. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I tell you what, VR is just gonna... Oh my God, you can shake someone's hand. Imagine that. All right, we're officially in the future, guys. See you, Dean. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully you're not back too quickly. Peeps. It's just, yeah, it just... Mate. I bet you it's Facebook, though. I bet you they're going to be... Oh, no, then again, it's Oculus. I bet you they're going to be like £250. About £500 when they first come out. So they look, obviously, that's like, I'm guessing that's the bare bones. They haven't even thought about a covering. Yeah. And then do you know what will happen? It will read your fingerprints, and Facebook will have access to. Facebook will have your fingerprint records. How many wires it's got off of it? It's new physics where nothing is solid on a large scale. It's quite scary at the same time. Like it's exciting but scary because, yeah, are we really going to get to a point where you can't differentiate reality from real? I mean, I guess you always will be able to an extent. I guess they'll put laws in place, but yeah, weird one. Yeah, Scotty, definitely. Was it Elon Musk? Elon Musk. It's quite scary. Have you ever watched his podcasts with Joe Rogan? Like when he's been on Joe Rogan's podcast. So it's quite difficult to listen to. But that man is just, there's so many things going on in that man's brain. Like he seriously has to think about what he's saying. I'm guessing to try and dumb it down for us normal people. But he was talking about AI. That's it. Joe Rogan said, "What's your biggest worry about the future for human beings?" And he said AI. And he was like, "Oh, what, like some Terminator shit?" And he was like, "Yeah, pretty much." He said he's warned senators and congressmen or whatever that like to start implementing or start writing up laws on controlling AI. Because we've got AI at the moment that is it's way above my head, but there's AI that does a bit of everything for us at the moment in so many like different things, and it's going to get to the point where we have like a sentient artificial intelligence, and that kind of within reason has to be managed, and there needs to be laws in place for it. And he said no one's taking him seriously because they just still think of it as science fiction, and it's mad. But that could creep up overnight. Like, you don't know what people are doing at the moment. They could be so close to creating a like all-thinking AI. Crazy. But intriguing at the same time. It's also intriguing. Oh, 100% sooner. Like he said, which I thought was really... He said the next stage of evolution for people is within cybernetics. He said if you think about it, we're already kind of androids. And he was like, Joe Rogan was like, what do you mean like androids? And he said, well, we've got something that most people, a large proportion of the population carry around with them every single day. And that is a phone. We don't leave it. Like, from our pocket, it's always with us. It's got an absolute abundance of information, different apps, camera, things like that. Like it is almost an extension of us. It's just, mate, he's just so smart, that guy. So smart. Like if you had an evening with Elon Musk, I think you'd come out with a headache, just because of how much knowledge he has, and just if he got all technical as well. But anyway, let's get back to the racing.
Checkered flags out.
Let's have a look what happened at the start. This new far chase camera angle I don't like. iRacing, what have you done? Not a fan. Well, exactly, Scotty. Exactly. I want to see what happens to James. So James was going, watch the braking into turn 3. He's in here. Oh no! Oh, James! Oh fuck! That is a proper F moment. He's just warned James. You've just warned everyone about braking, and you've. Mate, how no one crashed into him either? I don't know. Brilliant, brilliant. Hey George, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, mate. He's had a shocker there, James. Right, we'll go back to ourselves. I want to see where we avoided those 3 guys. So I can't remember, what was it? Was it this lap? It's about here, wasn't it? So let's go to Far Chase. So we've got this guy here, Daniel. I think it was. No, it was before this, wasn't it? It was before, so we're going back. Hang on. I want to find out who it was who had the incident. Wasn't there? Easiest way is probably just to rewind it back. There we go. We're all like, don't mind if we do. To that corner, unless you're really alongside them, it's so risky overtaking around there. So risky. So he's... Oh, man. True, Scotty. But at the same time, I've also seen an uplift in my viewership here recently since I've come back. It's a difficult one because Twitch. I've built up a big following here on YouTube. I say big following, like for me, it's a big following. I've built up a following over here on YouTube, and I like the fact I'm able to stream and people are able to go back and watch the streams as well. Twitch, not so much. So in essence, my VOD content is still content that picks up viewers after I end the stream, and I've picked up subs post stream because of my streams. People like being recommended them and stuff. And I just like the way YouTube is moving forward, and I just like everything being in one place. It's easy for me to post shorts. It's easy for me to grab stuff within reason, yeah. And a lot of people like you. A lot of people are biased as well. Some people strictly stick to YouTube. Some people strictly stick to Twitch. And YouTube are making big efforts in the streaming side of things and just the gaming side of things, i.e. clips and gifted subs are coming, raids are coming as well. So there's also that aspect. And I'm just going to keep it on the one platform really, rather than swap over all the time. And it's a bit of a pain as well, being able to get stuff out of Twitch, downloading stuff and things. So that was my opinion on it. For a long time I did try and stream on Twitch, and while it has its positives, it also has negatives. The big positive is the community seems to be a little bit more tight-knit over there, but a lot of people use YouTube every day. So they flick on YouTube, they may search Summit as an example for his sim racing, and they may get recommended my channel. So it's things like that. So that's That's the way I look at it. Both platforms have their positives and negatives for streaming. I like to see streaming as kind of an extension of my channel. Ultimately, it is video content. I want to stream, if I can, a couple of times a week, but also do video content. So a couple of one or two races as well, videos, and a track guide or a review of another game. I'm always keeping an eye out of the other sims to see if there's other VR experiences, etc. And kind of do like an all-in-one, really. Yeah, it is coming, apparently. They released something the other day, didn't they? Or the other week, about all the changes coming in 2022. So it is going to get better. I think what would be nice, Alpha Gaming kind of summed it up. We'll come out of this now. We've seen this crash enough times. Alpha Gaming kind of said something that would be really good is if someone is live, and it's a real simple thing, but I think would make a lot of difference. If someone is live and you're scrolling, you come across their channel and you're like on their shorts, or you're on their actual, I say you're on your actual page, like when you're on their phone, kind of you just click on a video. It just has kind of a notification at the bottom of the videos, like a button saying live now. And people can just click that button and be sent straight to their live stream. I think that would make such a world of difference, because my shorts get quite a lot of views, and people would flick through and they may see that I'm live now, and they may click on that and just see, oh, okay, see what he's up to. Something that's so simple. I say it's so simple. I'm not a coder, I'm not a programmer, but it sounds simple that I think would make such a big difference. It's just another form of discoverability. But also Twitch has its negative. I do like to have some morals and think I've got morals. I just don't like Twitch as a company either. Some of the things obviously that they do, the lack of just knowing my luck, I'd get banned on Twitch for something so innocuous. That's what I feel like Twitch is. Alright, we've got 1 minute till we can jump in. Let's switch to the other screen. Oh, Graham's joined the Discord. Hi, Graham. Oh, I was gonna. Quirk got banned. Did he get banned? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me with Quirk, because Quirk is a funny guy and he doesn't hold his tongue either. And I imagine he said something that just so innocuous, like, and all it takes is for like a couple of protests to be sent in for people as well. Yet they let the hot tub streaming thing go on for so long, and it's just a bit, yeah, suspect, isn't it? Hey, Alan. Yeah, all the best, buddy. Good to see you, mate. One more tonight for me. And then, will I be on tomorrow? I might be on tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Track guide will be coming out tomorrow, that's for sure. Putting that together for a Hungaroring. I was going to iRacing and I was going to look for the VR forum. That didn't work last time for me. Oh, we can join now. Yeah, I can't get... Can anyone get into the forums recently? I can't get into the forums. I might have to recover my password. I'll have to find that later. But yeah, we can join. We're in top split. Yeah, top split again. Yeah, possibly, mate. Yeah, obviously, see how my evening goes. I'm always on and around this time, like 9ish. All weekend I've gone, I'm going to stream during the day. And I just haven't got around to it. The good thing to jump into, Scott, is that's what's great about the fixed races now, is that you don't have to worry about fancy setups. You can just jump into a fixed practice session, do some practice there, and you're on a level playing field at the end of the day. So we've got one more night at the Red Bull Ring. I actually don't know what is the schedule for the last week. So VRS, not for you guys can see right now, but I'm just looking at them. So VRS last week is at Le Mans. Really? Okay. IMSA. Oh, for God's sake, Barber Motorsports. The IMSA schedule has been poor all week. F3.5 is at Phillip Island. That might be good. I like Phillip Island. Porsche Cup. Tsukuba. Not really. And LMP2 is at... Oh, LMP2 is at Monza. So we may be doing some LMP2 next week. I'm not complaining, Scotty. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Right, so we're going to do the same again. Oh, do we do the same again? I'm umming and ahhing about qualifying. Last time around it worked for us. But I'm car number 9 this time around. So yes for the SA? What do you mean? Jack, I feel like I recognise that name. Jack Mara. Is he a racing driver? I feel like I know that name, Jack Mara. Don't qualify. Okay, I won't qualify. We'll chill for a few more minutes. I feel like I know that name, Jack Mara. Don't know why. So could be totally irrelevant. No. No one special. Fair enough. He's 4.1k. I thought he was a racing driver or something. Right, what we got in the meantime? So, was he? Valentino Rossi was on it. Sick. I see Jack Doohan was in an F3 race the other day. Doohan, who comes second in F3 this year. They'll all be back on in the winter. Wait until a couple of weeks' time and you'll start seeing them all pop up again. Lando will be back on. Charles, maybe, maybe not. But you'll definitely see Lando. You'll see Max was on the other day actually, wasn't he? He was doing a VCO. Oh, what? Real life? 24-hour Le Mans. Yeah, I know he's Valentino Rossi's quite quick on 4 wheels as well. He's not a slouch by any means. Yeah, he'll stay in motorsport because the thing is, there's not really much else to do, is there, once you retire in MotoGP? Like, it's not like any alternatives. Like, it's not like you can go into endurance racing or IndyCar. Like, for motorbikes, shall we say, like super bikes. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He's driven an F1 car before, isn't he? He's driven like in exhibitions. He's driven Hamilton's F1 car a couple of times because Hamilton's a big fan of motorbikes as well. I stay as far away from him as possible.
The leader's just done a 124.8.
Oh, the new. Everyone's got the new. Just looking at YouTube, everyone's got the new. I say everyone. Influencers have got the Gran Turismo direct drive wheel. Quite a few of them. Oh, did he, Steve? Yeah, who's the other one who's done
I hope all of you have bought your
who's done
Bitcoin
racing like
today. Thank you.
that? What's his name? Is it Marquez? Marquez? I've seen Casey Stoner on here before. Raced against him. But yeah, you'll see all the races come back on during the winter period, I guess. Once they've had their once they come back from their getaway in the Maldives or Bora Bora or Caribbean. Wherever they decide to go in sunny. Who, Casey Stoner? Yeah, he was about like 3K or something, I think he was. I mean, that's the thing. Sim racing is very different, isn't it, to real life racing? That's why some of them struggle at first to get used to it because they're so used to feeling. They're so used to feeling through the car, through their whole body, the G-forces and stuff. Whereas all you've then got is what's coming through the wheelbase, which is why like IRFFB is good because. For that reason, you've got the seat of the pants effect, and it's any little bit of help to determine when the car is on the limit. Right, so guys, we have not got long. We've got, I think, probably 30 seconds. Close, 1 minute. 30 seconds away, I was. Okay, so that actually goes up too high. Where's it? There we go. Yeah, I would like to go to a GP race. A MotoGP race one day. That'd be good. Alright guys, so we're using now oh no, actually. Right, I'll tell you what we're actually going to do. We're going to run the baseline because I feel like I'm quicker in that. Oh. No. There we go.
Good luck, everybody. Buy Bitcoin.
We're starting 19th out of
Hold
23rd,
tight,
so
be careful.
fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Is the guy in front going to start, or is he going to start from the pits?
A ver si te escuchan.
La.
Suerte, muchachos, cuidémonos la primera.
Muted. Are you starting? Okay. Alright, spin! Spin!
Vamos.
The track temp
Here
is
we go.
24 Celsius, 20 laps. Okay, mate, get ready. Go! On your left.
I apologise if the sound's a little bit low,
Still
guys. I don't know if I turned it up
There's
or
a
not.
car in front, crash, braking soon because of the cars in front of him. Is that necessary?
Right side. Hold your line. You're still there. Clear right. Good work on the start, mate. This is great.
There's one gone.
¿Qué le pasa a tu coche, Bruno? Más de lado a lado.
15th place. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Sorry about that stuff, but that's why I brake early now. To avoid crashes like that.
Fuck's sake. Oh! I've buggered up my chat.
Venga, venga. Madre mía.
I have
I'll
low
put a
down,
pole
I have
up.
low down,
It doesn't mean
10th
anything.
position.
There we go. All sorted, all sorted. I can see the chat now, guys. See the chat.
gap behind has now decreased to 0.7. The leader has just done a 125.1. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
He purposely ran wide there. Ah, Dean, man. Man, his fix setup is solid, just doesn't have the pace in the straights.
The leader has just done a 124.7. Track limits. Go on, keep pressing him. Force that mistake. Car right. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
That was a net code, surely. That was surely a net code.
Que hay una bandera amarilla por algo, el mínimo.
That was a net code, wasn't it, guys? I have absolutely no idea. The reason I think I'm still alive is because his car bounced off mine like a bouncy ball, which is why I'm thinking it was a net code, because it seemed like it was a bit of a unnatural movement for his car to react like that. Because we were both in
124.6.
low speed corner there. I don't know if I've got damage.
That was
Might have floor damage, something.
126.9. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
It's got this pace on me here. This setup just hasn't got.
Right. Still there. Still there.
Keep popping
You're
up.
right. Don't panic.
Why don't we just get the guy in
Gain
front
on
of
the
Hey,
guy in front.
too many
The
people
gap
think they're
is
Verstappen.
1.2.
Just driving out to the corner. Hopefully we can use Luca to catch up. Yeah, welcome to iRacing.
10th position. That's your best lap in this session. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. That's the stuff, we'll have some more of that. The gap behind is now 0.1. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Woo.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing. P9. This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up. That lap was a 125.7.
Mate, that car is running such little downforce.
Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you.
Mate,
Left side. Still
did you
there.
see those guys in
Clear
front
left.
take each other out? Oh my god. Good fight in here though with Luca. Hard but fair. No way, that was an off track.
Cut the
Come
track.
on.
Keep it nice and
Do me a favour, iRacing.
tidy. P7.
He's gonna have me here. This car just isn't quick enough in the straights, this setup. I'm using the fixed setup. Feels solid in the corners. I mean, they only need to like be half decent for the corners and they'll catch me. And we've still got 10 laps left.
Your lap times are improving.
Wow.
Clear left.
Sorry, you broke down.
This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him.
Well, my X is on, I'm on 7.
won't attack, Aaron. If you're sure. I won't attack. Aaron, if you're sure you're faster than
No
me,
way.
don't get him.
Keep it within the track limits. The gap in front
There's
is now
no way that was an
1.6
off-track.
seconds.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. What happened? He's gone. Bit of breathing space. But Roger's quick as well, so we need to be careful.
Half distance. Fuel looks good. The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Still a long way to go in this race. So wide, so wide. Couple of corners there. Out of curiosity, guys, what are the guys in front lap times like 5th and 6th?
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I'm trying. 25 ones, 25 twos, okay.
Seventh position.
So I got about the same pace as them then. I hope they fight. Come on. That was really slow for that.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Mate, 10x now. Jesus. This hasn't been a good race for... I think they had a bit of a tangle in front because there was a wash of smoke that I noticed for the middle of the track there. Yeah, I thought so. They, thought that was an off-track there. As I said, I saw smoke in the, or dust or whatever, halfway through the lap last time around. Oh, looks like P2's crashed out. We've got 3 beat.
That lap was a 124.9. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, she's pitted. Oh, she's come out behind me. Damn it. Obviously got front wing damage, I assume.
We've been warned about track limits.
Wow, guy in front's really weaving.
P6.
If she catches up, how many laps have we got left? Sad, I would let her through, but I think I'll defend.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap behind is now 0.7. That lap
Definitely got less downforce than me.
0.9. Don't let this guy intimidate you. On your right. Right side's clear.
Bit of oversteer.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh dear, it's all getting fast at the end. Yeah, she's got much less downforce than me. All the open setups have got less downforce than the, or less rear wing
That's your quickest lap.
than the fixed. Freebie.
Push now. The guy
That's
behind is
P4.
catching.
Defend the inside it.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
I massively overshot that.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
I tried, guys, I tried. Just too much straight line speed.
You've just done a 125.9.
Always defend note, because you never know, they may make a mistake, may spin out. Something like that. Especially at this stage of the race. No, exactly. Especially for that last couple of corners, it's just not worth it.
Roberto, please, full flag.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
No te falta, no te falta.
6th place.
She just had a really big wobble there. Really big wobble of oversteer. What are we here though? We're P6. That's not bad, is it? From what? P19?
That's a good thing.
Oliver, full flag.
And the race isn't over yet. Oh, it looks like P3 had a wobble.
Thank you.
Liz is going to be on him. Go on, Liz. Hopefully I can capitalise on this. Especially if stuff gets tasty.
The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds. One more to go.
Got a feeling Liz is going for the dive bomb. If he don't defend the inside, she's going for the dive bomb. Oh, she thought about it.
Inside.
She's right on his arse. She's got to make a move, hasn't she? She's got to make a move.
On your left, clear left.
Man, I might have been able to catch up with Joseph there.
B6.
Ah.
Okay, that's the finish. Well
That
done.
lap car got right in the way. But you know what though? P6 from P19. Is that another 13th place gain? I'll take that. Although 12x is a little bit. I'll be happy if I come out of that with nothing lost. We'll quit. Obviously, we'll save the replay, haven't we? Yeah, save the replay, and then we'll have a look at what happens in regards to that netcode. Because, well, I'm saying it's a netcode because I believe it was, because it come up as a 0x first, and then come up as a 4x like straight afterwards. Can't see it. Ow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's positive there. Just waiting for the results to come up. Ah, oh, Dean. Yeah, what are you racing in at the moment? Are you racing in just a USF? Surely the results have come up. Let's have a look here. Oh, there we go. It's come up now. 0.05. I'll take that. I'll take that. So 57 iRating gain, not bad. What was Liz's? So okay, so Liz was a lot quicker than me in the straights, and her best lap time was only 3/10 quicker. Okay, that's the thing. We're not too slow this week. It's just been about finding fixed setup. I've been on pace, but the rest of them, when it comes to open setup, no. Right, let's have a look. Let's load this up. USF 2000. Oh man. Yeah, it's. So what have you been doing? Have you been qualifying? Because I think the best way to get your iRating up at that level is probably just to start from the back of the grid. Don't qualify, or even don't qualify, or even start from the pits, and then just, especially if that's a crashy series. I haven't raced the US 2000, but any open wheeler is quite crashy, to be fair. And then, yeah, do that, buddy. Start from the back of the grid, like what I've done tonight, or from the pits, just to get your iRating up, just to get it back to like 1.5k. And then what I would say is, because the problem is at that level is that if you're under 1k, you are genuinely racing with people that don't have a lot of racecraft. They're very new. They are quite crashy. When you get to 1.5k to 2k, people at least know what they're doing. At least you like to think so anyway. But you can probably start qualifying again. But even then, just continue to start from the back of the grid. You still have some good races. You still have some good finishes, especially in the open wheelers. And just, yeah, get that iRating, mate. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Sometimes that's how it goes. But when you qualify, if you're not, I feel like, so I remember when I was at that stage, when I was about 1k or 1.2k or something like that, I think I even got down to 0.8. And it's because I was qualifying, and I was qualifying like around 4th or 5th, and then just getting rear-ended as you are at the moment. And when I only qualified really when I knew I had the pace to put it on pole, or like the top 2. And then you get the first lap out of the way and done with, and generally speaking, you have a good race. Only 40 races? Oh, that's fair enough. Well, you just bought a nice new rig now, so need to get those laps in. Get your money's worth. Right, let's have a look here. So we are going to that incident. I can't remember when it was. It was about halfway through the race, wasn't it? 3rd and 6th manually. Yeah, so that's your problem, unfortunately. unless you know you can stick it on the front row, I would qualify. If you can't, then start from the back of the grid or pits, especially in those series, because as you said, like, it's just people crash. It's very similar to F3. If you want to get your I rating up or safety rating up, you've seen there 2 races, I've just gained 13 places in both the races I've done. So you did you did a league race, did you? Yeah, league racing always is, because people put a lot of time and effort into it, and generally league racing is policed as well. So right, I'm trying to find when we had that incident. Do you remember who it was? I can't remember for the life of me who it was. I got a feeling it was around here. It's got to be this guy, isn't it?
2 meters left.
Yeah, Luca. No, was it Luca? No, Luca was the one who he was fighting, but then we didn't have the... I know to follow Ben, because Ben had an issue, didn't he, on... I think Ben got caught up in it. Yeah, here we go. Right. See what happened there. Hey Tyler, I am indeed, buddy. I won't be doing it tonight, but I will be doing it tomorrow, and it will be up for your viewing. Oh, that explains it. That explains it. A 12x. Yeah, I see, Dom. I got sucked into the racing. I got sucked when I can't avoid going wheel to wheel in this car when the opportunity is presented. But what took a big hit was this here. So we thought it was netcode. This wasn't our fault. This wasn't our fault. So Ben has actually decided to try and poke his nose in. Benny boy. And he's touched him. I mean, I'd call that netcode even, because we got a 0x at first and then it registered as a 4x. So it wasn't our fault, guys. It wasn't our fault. I thought so. I swear I gave him plenty of room. Do you know what I thought? Oh, no, bollocks. Do you know what I thought at the time? I said, didn't I? I knew that was a very weird reaction for the car to just spin like that if we'd hit side by side. Like, I knew that was a very strange reaction. Where is Ben here? So that's Lucas. It's further back, isn't it? This one. I remember saying coming up here, I was like, oh, that's for his car to spin that way just seems so bizarre, and that's why. Because he got hit from behind by Ben, which obviously we didn't know at the time. I didn't realise Ben tried to poke his nose in there. Yeah, unfortunately with the F3, I came back and the first 3 races I did, I got taken out. So I was like 2.8 safety rating, and I've just lost it all in the space of like 3 races. Or 4 races actually, because this track is just so easy to pick up 1X's on. So I'm not sure if that's Will Power's Liz Power. It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, what else do we have? I feel like a lot more happened in this race than... Luca, that was it. Luca, where is he? He had... How did he lose it? Because he was right on my behind and I was really worried about him catching me. Must have been this one. It's round here he loses it. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh dear. How has he dropped it there? Got bet. That's a terrible field of view. Oh, I'm changing that. That's a weird one. I think he's just carried too much speed in there. I think that's what he's done. He's carried too much speed. But yeah, sorry Tyler. To go back to your comment, I will be doing a track guide. It will be up tomorrow evening. Yeah, well, yeah, I think we actually touched at some point. Let's have a look. Right. Just didn't have the speed in the straight, so I was using the fixed setup. So I didn't like the PDS setup here this week, or Craig's. So it was near the end, wasn't it? Because Liz, let's have a look. So Liz was, oh, Jesus. She had to pit for some reason. This lap, I think.
Shit, mate, that was bad. Are you okay?
Maybe she just didn't have enough fuel. It's the only reason I can see. She must have not had enough fuel. Oh no, she got a drive-through. How many? Hang on. She got a drive-through penalty. We'll just have a look at this, the results. Wrong one, fuck's sake. Yeah, she had 17 incident points, so she got a drive-through penalty. Oh. It's so easy to do. So she hasn't even, I imagine she hasn't even come into contact with anyone because her car's fine. So she's, it's so easy to do, Rambo Boring. It's ridiculous. Dean, pleasure, buddy. See you tomorrow, mate. But yeah, let's have a look. So there I am, coming through the picture. When was she really on my behinds? I think it's this lap. I lost it here nearly. Very deep on the brakes. You were going to choose this track in IMSA to SR Farm. No way. Fair, hard but fair racing. I wasn't going to fight there because it's so easy to just go understeer into her. But yeah, no, if you want an SR farm, probably Radicals. Radicals around Okayama. Okayama, unless you go really wide at the last corner. And where else? I say that's about it really. Like, it's quite difficult to rack up. Unless you have like crash into someone, it's quite difficult to get to crash into crashing. It's quite difficult to get 4Xs or 1Xs or whatever, so. Hopefully no incidents. What car? No, just no. I'm gonna tell you now. No. Right. Well, that's it, guys. Pleasure as always. we didn't have a good result in radicals, did we? Basically, our front end got taken off at the start, which set us back quite some way. The second F3 race was good. Where did we finish the second? I can't even remember. Short-term memory loss now. Where did we finish? Was that it? No, that's definitely not it. Practice. That's... Well, I'm losing track. Where? Right, November... It's got the other way around, that's why. How old races? This one. P10, and we've had a P6 in the F3 races, starting from the back of the grid. So, not too bad if I say so myself. We got a little bit of a buffer, 1.31. I think a couple more. I'll go sit on a grenade. I think it would, buddy. I think it genuinely would. No, the one this week I think is Radicals. Radicals is probably the best SR farm, I think. Because Akiyama, it's quite difficult to get off tracks around there. Maybe Sebring, LMP2 fixed. Yeah, that's about it really. I mean, yeah, because anything below C license, it's difficult to get safety rating anyway. I would have just jumped straight into like a VRS or something because it's a B license, but the thing is, it's just most sport. I'm not going around most sport. Nah. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, turn your notifications on because a track guide for the Hungaroring. It is Hungaroring, just so I check. I'm not making a track guide for the wrong one. Yeah, we got Hungaroring. I will be chucking that out tomorrow evening. So yeah, turn your notifications on, guys. Oh, I keep my A license. I normally get promoted to A, and then I keep that for like a week because these bastard F3s just tear my safety rating apart. So. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.